Hi guys, so it's a girl Rahina here once again. Yes, today is Monday, 22nd of December 2025. Gradually, the month or the year is going to an end. So therefore, yes, since it's Monday, we are here to take a recap on the games that went on over the weekend across the globe. Yes, starting from La Liga, Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, then French League One. Then we come down to AFCON, then Ghana Premier League, then the MTN Run of 32 Women's FA Cup too. I'll give you a gist on there. So fast forward, let's move to the Premier League games over the weekend. On Saturday, Newcastle hosted Chelsea and the scoreline was 2-2 all at the St. James Park. See, this game, the 2-2 all isn't the problem. The way this Chelsea did a comeback, equalizing this goal and getting a 1 point hold is something I'm out about, because Newcastle led by 2 goals to nil. We all think at St. James Park, where Newcastle is playing home, will have the 3 points to themselves, but no, at the end of the game changes and a loss happened. Yes, so Chelsea had a equalizer over there and the score line was 2-2 all. Bournemouth also hosted Burnley and the scoreline was 1-1 all. Brighton, on the other hand, hosting Sunderland. I thought this game would be a cool show for Brighton, who was playing home, because Sunderland players, majority, 6 of the players had gone to AFCON. So there wouldn't be much to show since all of them, one way or the other, are starters. But then no, Brighton couldn't take advantage of these potholes, but rather played a 0-0 all game against Sunderland. Man City, on the other hand, played against West Ham United. West Ham United is actually fighting against relegation this season, but Man City still gave them 3 goals to nil on onside, not even a consoling goal. Wolverhampton Wanderers at the bottom of the table hosted Brentford and the scoreline was 2-0 against the host, which is the Wolverhampton Wanderers. Tottenham Hotspur, on the other hand, hosted Liverpool. In this game, a lot happened where Liverpool 4 players got injured. By the end of the game, Tottenham Hotspur was down by 2 goals to 1 against them. Yes, so Liverpool took the lead by scoring 2 goals to 1. So at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Liverpool took 3 points with a goal there, even though 4 of their players were injured. Everton, on the other hand, at the Goodison Park, hosted Arsenal. See, Arsenal indeed are telling us that they are the potential title winners, right? Because they find any ways and means to get a win in any of their games. Unlike previous Arsenal, we know at this time where they'll be pulling draw in their games and their players will be getting injury until February, March. But here, that's the case. Arsenal is still on their feet, winning games after games. Victor Gyökeres had this goal over there and they won. So this is actually, with their consistency in winning their games, this is actually a mark of a team that aspires to win a title, right? So kudos to them. Hope they don't disappoint us at the end of the season though. Then Leeds United also hosted Crystal Palace. The scoreline was 4 goals to 1 against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace had a consoling goal over there. Then on Sunday, Aston Villa hosted Man United. The scoreline was 1 goals to 0. Before this game, or prior to this game, I asked one of the Man United fans, are you sure? I told them I've won my game. Are you sure you can win your game? He was like, oh, even when we don't do anything, we are only good at our away games in this season. So you can testify that we came to Anfield and gave it to you. And I was like, okay, no problem. If you think you win, why not? I wish you all the best. And at the end of the game, Aston Villa had gone 9 or more games unbeaten, or 8 or more games unbeaten. So they beat Man United by 2 goals to 1. Today, Fulham will be hosting Nottingham Forest 8 p.m. sharp. Now into the La Liga. On Friday, Valencia hosted Mallorca. The scoreline was 1-1 on Saturday's game. Real Oviedo hosted Celta Vigo. The scoreline was 0-0 all. Levante hosted Real Sociedad. The scoreline was 1-1 all. Then Osasuna hosted Deportivo Alaves. The scoreline was 3-0 against the visitors, Deportivo Alaves. Real Madrid also hosted Sevilla, and the scoreline was 2-0 against the visitors. Sunday, Girona also hosted Atletico Madrid, and the scoreline was 3-0 against Girona. Villarreal, on the other hand, hosted Barcelona, and the scoreline was 2-0 against the host team Villarreal. Elche also hosted Rayo Vallecano, and the scoreline was 4-0 against Rayo Vallecano. Real Betis also hosted Getafe. The scoreline was 4-0 against Getafe. Today, Athletic Club will be hosting Espanyol at 7 p.m. sharp. Now into Italy, the Super Cup. Yes, into Serie A. Italy Super Cup final will be a game against Napoli and Bologna. Yes, then let's come to AFCON. We all know that the current ongoing AFCON is hosted in Morocco. So the host team had to open the game for the event to happen. So they hosted Comoros, and the scoreline was 2-0. See, if you hadn't watched the game, go and watch it. Go and watch the game and see goal. The second goal was something. It is a discussion of the day. Yes. So that was what happened in their game. Morocco took the lead. So in their group, they have 3 points, 2 goals. So today's game, there are matches that will go on 2 p.m., 5 p.m., then 8 p.m. Mali will be hosting Zambia 2 p.m. South Africa will take on Angola 5 p.m. Then Egypt will take on Zimbabwe 8 p.m. This is what will be going on in Morocco 2025 AFCON. For more updates, don't forget to like, comment, and share. As for the tables, they will be available tomorrow after all the games in the leagues had been finished playing.